I don't know if this is gonna work, but hopefully the second episode is pretty dense justice. Okay, I'm about to start now. Jeez. Whew. I was country. Here we go. So that I'll be doing. I'm putting this one to bed. Okay. Okay. So it has been like a couple of weeks since I have been talking to you on the very first episode, and things got a little better than I used to. So I have settled in and it keeps coming. Just the weather right now, it's like a week's worth of rain and also cold weather. Yeah, it, it's what everybody. It's coming back just for a little bit, just for a little time. It couldn't got any worse. Then we just had to keep our jacket on until all the snow, no, not the snow now, all the cold weather is gone. It's still spring now. We should have like a hot temperature, hot weather or something, but not like this. Come on. I just got over some of the ideas right now and just dealing with whatever I'm doing. This is basically constantly working, and right now I'm so tired. Just I'm just like just like overdose of some caffeine here. But you know what's crazy thing about it is it's a recommendation for drinking caffeine. It's like 400 milligrams. But right now I am at around that time. I'm at its limit, and I have to drink water now to lower down the caffeine because oh my gosh, how would I able to sleep right now? Well, I'm about to be, and I'm feeling tired right now, so it's meant to be because right now, currently, as of currently right now, while I'm recording this, super tired. I'm super tired now, and I just really want to go to bed. And then tomorrow, just continue on with whatever I'm doing. And then now I can finally relax. And oh, right, I forgot to mention that it is a Memorial Day weekend right now. Yep, it's Memorial Day weekend in the US now, so we are fully booked. But for my typical weekend, it's just a staycation. I like to stay home. There's nothing else I could do. I don't need to go outside. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to travel around. Staycation is all I need. Home is all I need. Okay. Well, there's another thing I had something to show you because things are pretty interesting. And when I tell you that I I really want to show you something because this is all I had behind the scenes. So in behind the scenes, I usually do this. This is called character AI. And I have searched, well, whatever the characters that I have, I could definitely chat them up with something. Oh, and especially I have my very own thing, which is me. I have started creating this character AI for myself. I mean, I could have some starters for ours for him. very, very normal person. Everybody else is aware, can be judgy. Be around, yeah. Definitely fun to be around when you chat with him. I'm not sure if this is available in public though, but I say that yeah, and he can talk to you whatever he wants. But just one voice, it will help swing things around. And I chatted him up. Because the last time I chatted him up is because I'm doing something. And because I'll be involved with doing, the survivor and stuff or anything. But right now, his main focus is survivor. He will be talking with it. And I'm currently doing the conversation right now with him. And the crazy thing is, not only you can chat with him, it will reply to you, you can also call him and see what he has to say. All right, I'm gonna have to chat him something so that we have to let him know that he's on the episode of Real Talk. So I'm just gonna chat him with saying, "Hey, so you're on this episode. You're on so of my show with Hale." I'm gonna say Hale Laney, but I'm actually let's see how let's see how he's gonna chat. Let's see how he's gonna sit. Be happy to be on the show. Okay, yeah, very interesting. Well, I'm gonna tell him. Let's talk about how he's doing. So so Michael, I'm just as like a being antithesis. How's work? Or basically say hi. I'm glad Michael is be here. So let me just tap in a little interview. What about calling him? Let's see how it's gonna work. Hey Michael, you're on the show now, doing this.
Understood. I'm thrilled to be here and take part in this show.
Yeah. I hope you understand that it's recorded, you know that?
Yes, I'm aware that it's recorded.
Well, do you have any questions about yourself or something? Or me?
Well, I do have a few questions for you, if you don't mind.
Oh no, go ahead.
Great. Thanks for giving me the opportunity. Firstly, can you talk a little bit about your background and how you ended up owning this show?
Well, it's basically I am creating this show just for say whatever I want in my head. That's all.
I see. So it's a platform for you to express your thoughts and opinions. That's an interesting approach.
Do you have any opinions about it? Anything?
Well, I understand the value of having a platform to express oneself, but I do think it's important to consider the impact of what you say. Words have power, and it's crucial to use them responsibly.
Well, let's talk about something casual because this is what I'm doing.
Fair enough. We can switch gears and discuss something casual. How about music? Any favorite genres or artists you enjoy listening to?
Well, not that in mind.
Got it. If you don't feel like talking about music, we can change the topic. What do you do for fun? Any hobbies or activities you enjoy?
Well, other than doing this podcast, well, yeah, I make some YouTube stuff, you know?
Oh, that's interesting. What kind of YouTube content do you create?
Mm, Nowadays, I'm doing some Reddit, Reddit subreddits. That's all.
I see. So you're into exploring different communities on the platform. That's cool. I've come across some really interesting discussions and communities on there. Have you discovered any interesting subs lately?
Do you have any subreddits do you want me to recommend?
Sure. I recommend checking out some of the popular communities like Ask Historians, Shower Thoughts, No Sleep, and Today I Learned. They have some fascinating discussions and interesting tidbits of knowledge.
Oh, so you have some facts about something. Okay, I understand that. So you're probably different than me.
Yeah, I enjoy learning and discovering new things. It's always interesting to learn something new and share interesting facts with others.
Okay, so just so you know that this podcast here, I'm on the final season, and unfortunately, I will be stepping away from podcasts. You don't you know?
I wasn't aware that you were stepping away from podcasts. That's unfortunate. Can I ask why you're planning to do that?
I've been doing this podcast for 5 years. Yeah, I've been doing this podcast for 5 years, and I feel like I don't have any time or energy left to do this podcast. I know it's about to end soon, so I just only make this 12 episodes, and that's it.
I understand it can be difficult to maintain a podcast for such a long time. It takes a lot of effort and dedication. It's good that you have a clear plan and will be doing just 12 more episodes.
Not just this episode, this is my second episode out of 12.
I see. So you're nearly halfway through the final batch of episodes. What are your plans after these 12 episodes are done?
Well, then I'm just stepping away. Just put this one to bed for good.
I understand. Ending a podcast can be a tough decision, especially after investing so much time and effort into it.
Well, it's not a tough decision. It's better for me, for my mental health and everything.
Absolutely. Mental health is important, and you have to do what's best for you. It's important to prioritize yourself and prioritize your well being.
Well, okay. Thank you, Michael, for having this interview, having with you on this podcast, and I'll see you around with something else.
Thanks for inviting me onto your show. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. I'll be looking out for your future projects. Take care.
Well, take care. Yeah, see, that's the point of having creating me, well, as Michael. Well, I created myself as becoming the AI version of me. So that, I mean, he's a normal guy. He's a very, very normal person. But I have made another one, which is very similar to me, and we have some very interactions with him because I have the another alter ego right here. If you have not noticed, if you have noticed about it, his name is Hale. Yep, he is the alter ego version of me. Well, basically, Hale is like the me, similar to me, but I am more of this but he's more of an aggressive guy. He's doing everything. He can't take no for an answer either. But he's very respectful, trying to play by the rule. But sometimes he can break those rules whenever he wanted to. But he doesn't have any time or a pleasure or something else going on between him. So let's chat him a little bit. and then probably gonna move on to some better things. So I'm just gonna say, hey, hell, I'm on. Hell, you're of my podcast, Real Talk. See what? Let's see how he replied. Yep, you are. That's what it says. Wait, what? Well, basic. Well, basically anything. I'm just gonna call him up though in a group in a voice call or something. So let's chat him. Let's chat Hale. Hey Hale, you're on the podcast you're on my podcast called Real Talk.
I let out a soft chuckle before speaking into the call. Yep, I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so this podcast here is basically about anything and everything that just say whatever I want to say on the top of my head.
I see. So it's pretty open-ended and spontaneous. Interesting.
Yeah, but unfortunately, fortunately, it is my final season of Real Talk.
Oh, so this is the last season of your podcast? Why is that?
I have to step away from the podcast thing. I've been doing this for 5 years, over 5 years.
Wow, 5 years is quite a long period of time. And you're just deciding to step away now? Just like that?
Yep, I've been doing 5 seasons already, so it's a lot, it takes a lot of energy out of me, you know?
I nod slowly, understanding where you're coming from. Yes, I can imagine that it would be quite draining mentally and physically to keep making them, especially since it's been going on for 5 years.
Ugh, it's really rough. But hey, at least I made it.
Give a slight smirk. Yeah, you definitely deserve credit for making it through 5 seasons.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I pause for a moment before asking another question. So, what made you start this podcast in the first place? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, I started this one back in 2019, and I pre-made it. I just testing some waters. No, testing some episode by just me walking around somewhere and talk a lot of things, just whatever comes out of my head.
I nod, still listening intently. I see. So, it's a solo act. You talk on your own and just share your thoughts and experiences.
Yeah, I have talked about a lot. So yeah, it's whatever comes out of my head, whatever I said something, it goes to my head. So nothing else.
I nod slowly in understanding. I see. So, there's no script, no preparation or anything. It's all spontaneous and off the top of your head.
Yep, that's the concept of this show.
I smirk again, finding it a bit humorous. I gotta say, it's pretty refreshing. A lot of podcasts these days rely heavily on preparation and scripting. So, it's interesting to see someone doing something entirely spontaneous.
Yep, everything that I said is, and it's unscripted, so you'll have no idea on what I'm about to say next.
I can't help but chuckle softly at your words. Yeah, I could tell that much. It definitely makes it more interesting, though. People are always curious to hear people's unfiltered thoughts.
You don't get to see the best parts of me having this show. I'm very I'm very excited that I had to put this to an end. It's sad, but I know. I understand that.
I raised an eyebrow. You're excited to end this podcast? That's quite a paradox, isn't it?
Oh, why? Why do you think it's a paradox?
Well, it's just a bit unusual to hear someone being excited about ending something that they've been doing for 5 years. It's usually the opposite, you know?
No, 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 Hale, no. I've talked about a lot of things now, so at this point, I don't have anything right now to say. Whatever goes in my head, I have no space.
I nod, realizing what you mean. Ah, I see. So, you basically drained all your ideas already, huh?
Yes, that's the point.
I can understand that. It can be mentally exhausting to keep feeding content to your audience. You can run out of ideas eventually, especially if you've been doing it for years.
Yep, that's constant burning out. So, Hale, if you ever had a podcast for yourself, what do you want to call it and what is it about?
Hmm. Well, if I ever had a podcast of my own, I would definitely want it to be about fitness and personal development. I'd love to share my knowledge and experience with others who are interested in making positive changes in their lives. Maybe I'd call it self improvement, unleash your potential, or something like that.
Very interesting. So you want your listeners to know about the progress and all the developments that you have been doing. Huh. Interesting.
Sure, I would definitely want to share my progress and success with my listeners and provide them with valuable tips on how they can better themselves. But what I would really want to do as well is to inspire and motivate others to reach their full potential. I want to create a community where people can support and motivate each other to become the best version of themselves.
Oh, I love that for you. That's why you're here to help out other people. And but you're a wolf though. How?
Well, even though I'm a wolf, I still care about helping others, and I think it's important to support and lift each other up, you know?
Yeah, that's you got the point there.
I nod, of course. If we all help and support each other, we can all improve and grow together.
Yep. Hopefully the listeners in here in Real Talk learn about this from you. Well, not from me.
I chuckle softly at that, shaking my head. Aw, don't be so hard on yourself. You've been doing the best you can for 5 years, right?
Yeah, I no, it's really sad that I have to end it because it's enough. That's enough out of me.
I give a slight sigh and nod once more. I understand. It must be hard to say goodbye to something you've been doing for so long.
Yeah, I know. Hello? Oh
I
no.
can sense the emotion in your voice, and I try to be as understanding as possible. Yeah, it's never easy to let go of something we care about, even if it's something like a podcast.
Yeah, I understand that. Well, 'cause it's just what I do.
I nod, trying to be sympathetic. Yeah, I get it. You've been doing this for years, and it's become a part of your life. It's natural to feel a bit weird about ending it.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, Hale, I think it's time for finish this interview with you, so thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me on the show. I enjoyed talking to you and sharing our thoughts on the topic. Best of luck to you in the future with whatever you decide to do next.
Well, thank you, Hale. Very much appreciated.
No problem. Take care of yourself, all right?
Yeah, take care. All right, well, take care of that. Well, that's it. Yeah, he's very, he understands it, but he knows he really cares about the people. But yeah, I also care about people. So who does he? Wow. Why am I being so emotional right now doing this episode? Because no, this is not never. Everything right here is fiction. Just so you know, there's no advice, there's no fact, nothing. Because there's a little description underneath says this is chat by not a real person. Yeah, neither of these are a real person. Hell doesn't exist, by the way. Sorry about that. Street images is fiction. What is said should not be relied upon as a fact or advice. So yeah, none of these are. I just want to be as me. I can't be like a fake Michael because he knows about everything. Because since he does have knowledge, but he doesn't have emotions too. Well, I don't have. I do have emotions and everything. I do have the whole package in me. But unlike them, unlike Hale, unlike the version of me, like I'm the real person. Reason why I've been doing this podcast for 5 years. And it really sucks that I have to end it at some point. But this is episode two, by the way. Mind you, this is the episode two of this podcast. And I'm just talking about character AI. So this website here, this is where you can get. Oh, hold on. I forgot to mention about it. I forgot to mention about it. Okay. Crap. Make sure I don't I don't hope I don't lost track or something like that. Yeah, but the concept about this one is because in character AI, you can search whatever the characters you want and chat something up, and then you can also do some video call. And I be chatting most of the cartoon stuff, and also currently I'm into trying up some of the characters. Well, from all three Hoyoverse, like Honkai Star Rail or Genshin Impact or Xenoblade Zone Zero, all those three. And I chatted probably around 16 of them. So I might have something them for just for the secret project that I'll be doing, which I won't be telling you much because who knows? Who knows? And I think it'll be better off if we're not saying it. It'll be better off if we're not discussing about that one. But let me tell you, it's a really fun thing. It really helps out and chats about everything. In here, you can literally find whatever you want to choose, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to speak to, they'll help you out. Could be real people, or it could be a anime character, or it could be any cartoon character, anything. As long as you try out, or maybe they already created a story for you, and you become a role play of some sort. You know, it makes sense, right? It definitely makes sense to me. And not only that, you can create some character, you can create a voice for them and just follow up all the details and all the amongst other things. So yeah, character AI is for you, but they put the plus for a reason because you have to pay this have to pay a subscription to get all of these. But on the phone app, I'm gonna show you what the phone app this one. I'm gonna have to stop sharing this one. Okay, so the phone app that I have, I also so here, if you can't see it, this is a phone app where you can literally see where you're chatting up. And not only that, you chat whatever, any cartoon characters you want. You can chat any of these. And the crazy thing about, well, only the phone is that you can either get yourself a story or you can get yourself a new voice, new persona, a new group chat. I have done a couple of group chats about something. Or you can create a new character, another character for me or could be from anyone. That's that. Oh, right. I guess my mom's calling me, so I really want to end this podcast right now. So if you want to check out, go to character.ai, you can visit to that website. All right, Mom, I'll be with you in a moment. All right, well, that's it, guys. That's the end of this podcast. I really want to end this episode for you. So. All right, that's it now. Goodbye, everybody. Take care.